had a lock on a string because I'm a ratchet ass bitch.
Low wait for time to go buy no Prada, the better shoes. Put my pedal to the floor. Yeah, make it roar. Pull up.
I made it my mission to not be in a relationship on Valentine's Day so it could save me the heartache, okay? So, before I had my daughter, before I had kids or even thought about kids, I was dating a guy. And when I say me and him was dating for a year, we never argued, we never fought about anything. He always looked out for me, I always looked out for him. In my head, honestly, I thought we was a perfect couple. But it's to the point where we dated for a year, we was good, we was happy. I thought we was happy. He looked out for me, he made sure I was taken care of, I was straight. Definitely when I was going through a hard time in my life when I was 17, when I had to move out and stuff, like he really looked out for me. So when all this time went past, I moved out on my own, started getting on my feet, and then Valentine's came. And I was just like, he did so much for me when, you know, I was down and doing bad when I was 17. I was like, I gotta do something for him. Definitely it's Valentine's Day, it's our first Valentine's Day, this, that, and other. And we can actually be together because our first Valentine's Day, we was kind of getting to know each other, so it wasn't really that serious. Like, it was just like, oh, whatever. So it's to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and buy him a little teddy bear that talks and some candy and all this little stuff. And so I went there, went home, literally. This was maybe the day before Valentine's Day. Went home, right? And as I'm home, I get a call and it's a girl on the phone and I hear my boyfriend's voice in the background. And the girl is on the phone like,
who is this and why you calling my man?
Hold on, what? Y'all called me? Like, hold up. And see, I was so confused and I was still getting out my tomboy stage, so I was kind of in denial, like, this cannot be my boyfriend in the background. So I'm thinking it's maybe like one of my male friends, girlfriends calling or something like that. And I was like, we cool, like, what are you talking about? And so I'm like, what? Hold on, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And she was like,
yeah, I'm about to have this baby in a couple of months.
And I'm just like, and we young at the time, so I'm just like, what? Like 18? We first 18? I'm just like, hold on, what? So I'm sitting there sick because that weekend he spent the night with me. And when I say it was, like, that's how he was. Like, if me and him was together, the phone would be off and he would just be into me. Like, whatever we're doing, that's what we're doing. He never be on the phone, he never be texting, he never be none of that. It would just be me and him. So when all this was going on, I'm just like, he got a girlfriend, like, what? I was in disbelief, like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, I'm laughing because he done got quiet, so I really couldn't hear his voice anymore. So I was just like, so how long y'all been dating? 2 years. I said, wow, that's crazy, because me and him been dating a little bit over a year. She ended up hanging up, or he ended up hanging up with me. And so, me being me, I was like, he got me fucked up. Me and him both had apartments, separate apartments, but it was right down the street from each other. And so, I was like, okay, I'm about to fucking bust out his shit. Like, he got me so fucked up right now. And so, it's to the point where I'm calling his phone. He was like, man, don't listen to her. I'm at work right now. Don't pay her no mind. This, I said, no, how'd she get my number? And is she really pregnant? He's like, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. I said, no, it's not no later. Tell me now. Because it's like, we never got into an argument. He never gave me the reason to think that he's cheating. So I'm like,
tell me the fuck right now.
And so he was like, yeah, she pregnant with my son. Yeah, me and her been dating for 2 years, but I broke up with her a while ago, this, that, and other, and we just tried to get cool because she said she was pregnant. I'm just like, bruh, like, I'm sitting there shitty, because I was just like, this was the first time I ever got cheated on too, so I'm just like, what, nigga? Like, I was just sick. Like, nigga, you literally just spent the night with me the whole weekend, and we had a good weekend, went on a date and everything, and then we was planning on doing the same thing the next day on Valentine's Day. So I was just sitting there sick, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you serious? This dude was like, well, I'm gonna be with her because she got my, got my son on the way, blah, blah, blah. I was sitting there sick because I was just like, bruh, I was really in love with him. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He ended up calling me. He ended up going to work. And when me and her talking, I was like, I'm just gonna beat your ass, because she was just talking all this shit, because he done told her some lies about me, like, oh, she a little girl, she don't got shit, she this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to worry about her because she don't got her shit together. This man lied to her and said, my apartment ain't mine, I ain't making no money, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bruh, I'm fresh 18, just learning the ropes, got a job, still in high school, and I have an apartment. What the fuck y'all got? You got your apartment, and that's your dad's apartment, and he let you sublease it. You couldn't even get that shit with your own credit. Like, are you serious? Like, he really tried to downplay me. So when she was saying all this shit to me, it just made me more angry. Like, I don't care that she pregnant. This one I was ratchet as fuck too. So I was like, I don't care that she pregnant. I'm about to beat this bitch ass because she talking all this shit. She's on this phone. I'm shitty. Like, nigga, you're not about to fucking call me. And then this day before Valentine's Day, y'all both got me fucked up. I called one of my male friends, and as I'm calling my male friends, and I'm like, hey, you need to come pick me up. I just need a ride, this, that, and other, And my friend, he would come pick me up to, do that. Like, oh, you want to ride out? You want to, ride around the city, stop, get something to eat, just chill, whatever. That's how me and my male friend was. So when he came to pick me up, I was like, man, why I just find out my boyfriend cheating on me? He was like, so what you want to do? That's how I know he was a real friend. Hey, let's go pick up my girl. So I already told my brother, my brother was staying with me at the time. I was like, he cheating on me. My brother knew him. My brother liked him. So he was like, what, he cheating? And I was like, yeah, he really cheating. Nah, he got me fucked up. Like, I still had that fire in me, I'm telling you. I was just like, nah, he got me fucked up. And I knew he had a new boy car. Boys like they toys. And I fucked up that toy so decent. Fresh paint job, fresh rims, just sitting, just looking lovely in that parking lot. And that's the car he didn't drive to work. He always had the little covering over. You know the toys I'm talking about. I jacked that shit up. And I was like, that's his car. I pulled off the covering off the car. I was like, yep. We got some bricks from the side of the road or side of the parking lot, and just started throwing it at shit. Throwing, slashed his motherfucking tires, and then we took one of the rocks and just started scraping all up on the paint job. Then we go to his actual door, which was stupid as hell, kind of think about, because the type of dudes I used to talk to, that was dumb as fuck for me to do, but God was looking out. So we didn't be banging on the door, bang, 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 bang. He don't answer. And so he wait a minute, and I hear somebody rustling we wait a minute to listen. We hear somebody rustling in the apartment. And I was like, nah, he in there. I was like, open up the effing door. I was saying his name, open up the effing door, open up the effing door. And he didn't open. So I started what did I have? Oh, I had a lock on the string, because I'm a ratchet ass bitch. I had a lock on the string, and I started scraping off the door, like writing bitch on the door. That's how heated I was, like had enough time to write bitch or whatever. So I wrote bitch on the door, and it's to the point where as I'm right when I write the H, his friend opened up the door. I was like, where he at? He ain't here, he at work. Yeah, he better be at work. He's like, why do you do that to the door? I said, is this your apartment? No. All right then. And we walked off, whatever. We pull up to his job because he didn't work that far away from his house, and he wasn't there. And I'm just like, okay, now he playing games because he's not at work. And it's a small, where he worked at was small, so he couldn't hide nowhere or pull off somewhere. He didn't know what kind of car I was pulling up in or nothing. So I was like, all right. His baby mama ended up giving me her address, which was a dummy move. So we pulled up to her house. She didn't want to come outside. She was just staring out the window type shit. I was like, come on, come outside then. Because she was talking cash. I don't care that you're pregnant at the time. Come outside. But see, that's the thing. If you're pregnant, be pregnant and sit your ass down. Don't be trying to get up in drama and sending people your locations and that, no. Because you asking for it at that time. So when we pulled up, I was like, I want to beat her motherfucking ass. So it's to the point where she didn't come outside. I was just like, okay, you bullshitting, you playing, you can, you know, stop calling my phone, cause you ain't on shit. Your family ain't on shit, you ain't on shit, so shut the fuck up. Fast forward, years later, bruh, I ran into him, where was I at? This is when I had my hair cut short. I had a, so it's not so funny to say this because I got all these weave in my hair now, but I had a fade. So I was dating a barber, but he went out of town or whatever. Yeah, he went out of town to see his mom or something like that, and I needed my hair cut for an event. So when I went to go to get my hair cut, I walked into the barber shop and he was right there. And I was just like, we looked just the same. He was like, oh man, I missed you. When I say he came in with the biggest hug, like the last time you didn't have an encounter with me, I didn't bust out your shit and fuck up your car. Cause he was mad about that car. Like he threatened me and everything. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. And you better not come outside. Like,
I'm a gangster on these streets. Fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you. Nigga, what you mean? Don't come outside. I don't care. I'll come outside anywhere. I don't care what you got. I didn't care. And so when he gave me a hug and stuff, I was like, what's up? He was like, what you doing in here? I was like, I need to get my hair cut. He seen me, but he didn't see me. Like, he didn't see my hair cut in a fade. Like, swear to God, he did not see my hair cut in the fade. He just seen me, my face. And so he was just like, you really cut off your hair? He's like, man, I'm about to cut your hair. I was like, you're not gonna fuck me up, are you? He's like, no. When I say he gave me the crispiest fade, like, that shit was clean. You would think somebody would be like, damn, like fuck me up and then I have to go and buy a wig or something, or like get the razor and chop my neckline up or some shit. That nigga got me right. He was like, I forgive you, this, that, and other. And so when I went to go and see him a couple of times after that, he was just like, man, I got something to tell you. I was like, what? He's like, I didn't really want to talk about it when I was cutting your hair, or, you know, the other times when we went out to lunch, because that's what he was going to take me out to lunch, just try to say sorry, because he knew it was a messed up situation. Like, that situation was so bad for me and him, for us to never argue and never get into fights and shit. For that to happen the way it did, it was bad for us. And so when we was talking about it, he was like, I got something to tell you. I was like, what? He's like, why that baby wasn't even mine? Because he told me he had a son, so I'm assuming the son was the son from back then. No, his son was like 2, and this was like maybe 4 years ago. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, after all that happened, my mom sent me away, and this, that, and other. That's why I couldn't, you know, pop up at your house to tell you I was sorry, because when his mom found out that he did all that, and that I messed up the car, and that I messed up the apartment, or the door to the apartment, she was like, no, you need to go away. So she sent him to like some little army boot camp type of deal. And when I say he was 18 and she still sent him away for this, I was just like, what? She really did that? She really did. Like, she sent I thought I was shipped off. She really shipped his ass off because he was doing too much. He was really doing too much. So, I mean, shit, the next step for him, to be honest, from him, all his actions was dead, like dead or in jail. So when she sent him away, he knew that was best for him. But yeah, the baby wasn't even his, and he was just like, I'm so sorry how everything happened. But I think if the baby was his, and him and the girl worked whatever this issue they had out, he would not come to me like how he did. I think it was just like, you really was the right one for me, and I really messed up. That's why he took me on lunches and hung out with me and stuff like that. And really was like, every time he seen me and talked to me, or even after I left him, like after we left the lunch date, he was like, I'm so sorry. I really wish we could go back, you know, turn back the hands of time and really just skip over that whole part, because I'm really sorry. And he was really trying to work it out. Once you break my heart, it's no coming back. Like, if I was ever in love with you and you broke my heart, it's no way you can come back, like, and not think you about to get played.
If you would just focus on me, can you focus on